live from Brunswick, Georgia, here for the WIU News as the Weber International men's and women's bowling team are competing for a tournament. At 8:14 in the morning on January 27th, as we were pulling into the bowling alley, we ran into a pole. It was a tragic accident, but no one was hurt in the process.
Strike Zone is a 28-lane bowling alley based in the 50s that contains a Denny's and an area to play with virtual reality. This is where Weber International will be competing along with several other schools around the area.
So with this being your first collegiate bowling tournament, how do you feel about it?
I was nervous going into it, and then after a couple of games, the nerves went away, and it was a great experience.
So how did you feel about the pattern this weekend?
The pattern this weekend was alright. In the beginning, it was good. It was easy to find a line, and then as the day progressed, it got bad.
So what would you do differently in the future?
Well, my next tournament next year, probably, I want to work on getting my hand out of the ball and my thumb out of the ball, because, damn thumb. Every time.
From a coaching standpoint, how did you feel about this weekend?
It was a pretty solid weekend. I mean, the team did really well. They did a really good job finding different ways to play the lanes during transition and when they really got tough. They also found ways to get their balls to the pocket a lot better than what I've seen them do in the past. So, all in all, it was a really good weekend.
Was there room for improvement?
Yes, there was a ton of room for improvement. Definitely in the spare making category. A lot of us missed a lot of spares, or a lot of my team missed a lot of spares, I should say. But I feel like when the lanes got really tough, it was tough to shoot the spares. But I think going forward, now that they have the experience of shooting spares on patterns that tough, I think we'll be able to make a little bit more spares.
How would you coach differently next time?
Next time, I would definitely have the guys use a lot more polish on their bowling balls as compared to this time. I feel like the polish would have helped gotten their balls down the lane further. This way they wouldn't be reading as soon, so this way they could actually control the pocket a little bit better.
Thank you. With this being a one-day tournament, how is this different from past tournaments?
Well, obviously, it's going to be a longer day, and we just had to try to keep our energy up the entire day because we don't have, a hotel room to go back to sleep for the next day to prepare for it. So, and we also had to think about things as they were happening instead of being able to reflect on the whole day, when we get back and after we're done bowling for the day. So, obviously, it was a little bit harder in the end, but I think we did all right.
Would you consider this pattern tougher than most?
I wouldn't consider it tougher than most. We did get to practice on it the entire week before the actual tournament day, but when we got to the tournament, the lanes in Georgia were a little bit tougher than what we had anticipated because it's just a different center, topography is different, and we just couldn't really plan for it. And I also feel that our team kind of made it more difficult than it should have been. It was just a long day.
What would you and your team do differently?
Definitely different ball changes. I feel like we were using the wrong balls at the wrong time. Maybe a little bit too much surface, and then maybe not enough surface later on in the day. We would definitely switch lineup a little bit. I feel like some people stayed in longer than they probably should have. Overall, I think we probably should have just pulled our heads out of our asses.
Men's varsity came in first, women came in third, and JV won as well. This was Krista from the WIU News.